Mr. Speaker, having requested a debate on climate change a couple of times in the last couple of months, I'm delighted that we have this session today. A week ago, I was delighted to attend the session with Greta Thunberg, and many of us will recall who were there. She kept repeating the line, "Are you listening? Can you hear me?" She was right to be sceptical, for some of us remember, of course, the Al Gore film and book from 2006, and also the Stern report of the same year. And the 6 key messages from that report are as valid today as they were then, sadly. Of course, we had the world's first Climate Change Act introduced by the Labour government. I'm very proud to associate with that. Its commitment not just to the reduction in CO2, but also to the zero-carbon homes, 100% zero-carbon homes by 2016, was a terrific ambition, and one which, of course, was then picked up by the coalition government in its budget of 2011, but sadly has fallen by the wayside, as has been mentioned already. Our CO2 emissions, of course, are claimed as a 37% reduction of territorial emissions, but in reality it is actually only a 10% reduction once you take into account aviation, shipping and imports as well. And that is why the climate change strikes by young people and also the Extinction Rebellion action has been so important, because it's brought us all together to discuss this important topic. As Greta Thunberg said, climate change is the easiest and most difficult challenge faced by humanity. But really, is it that hard? It is quite clear that we need system change, and it is urgently required. Whether it be changes to the Sustainable Building Code, building up higher densities in our communities, changes to the planning process, supported by better infrastructure and public transport, looking at existing properties and how a wholesale programme plan for pay-as-you-save home energy insulation could be installed across the country. This is the sort of thinking that we need to get to, along with favouring onshore wind turbines and uprating our power grids to ensure that we can all use electric vehicles, whether they be car or cycles. Look at Germany, where the cycle purchases, electric bike purchases, have been 900,000 last year against the 64,000 in the UK. And staying in Germany, look at Munich, that set itself the ambition to be powered by renewable energy 100% by 2025 and is on target to achieve that. I was proud as a county councillor to propose in Warwickshire that we make all our pension fund fossil-free. Sadly, that was not accepted, but I just wish that all authorities would consider that, because that's the sort of wholesale systemic change we need. Likewise, I proposed a Warwickshire energy plan to introduce renewable energy to all our citizens in Warwickshire. So if I may say, yes, the challenges are systemic and they're behavioural, but we can actually address them. We just need the political will.
Hear, hear.
Order. I'm sure colleagues will appreciate that it's almost impossible to get everyone in who wants to speak, but we will get more people in if colleagues were perhaps 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes in order to be generous to others. I'll leave it at that. Hugh Merriman.
Madam